Welcome to my bold and beautiful 24 gossip channel. I think everyone is having a good day. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Zende shocks Luna with a sincere supplication. At R.J's home, R.J welcomed Luna for a morning stroll near the ocean, yet he saw she actually didn't seem such as herself. He said it had been good to simply embrace her the entire evening, however he speculated she hadn't gotten a lot of rest regardless had a ton at the forefront of her thoughts. He guaranteed her that he adored her, and all eventual great. Luna apologized, yet R.J said she didn't have anything to be heartbroken about. He figured he needed to get to work, however he believed her should realize that their relationship was his essential concentration. He likewise needed to assist with whatever was continuing and guaranteed nothing would get between them. At Poppy's place, Poppy pondered Luna educating her regarding awakening with Zende. Zende showed up and inquired as to whether Poppy had heard from Luna. Poppy said Zende shouldn't have appeared that way, yet he answered that it was difficult to stay away when he and Luna cooperated. Zende accepted Luna had gone through the evening out on the town, and he contemplated whether R.J knew about what you did that evening? Poppy denounced. Zende shot back that he and Luna had concurred that he hadn't made use, and Poppy was the one who'd sedated her little girl. Poppy recognized that she and Zende were both tense, however neither believed Luna should destroy her life over the slip-up. Zende demanded that Luna shouldn't have been in the circumstance, and he didn't get how a mother could be so unreliable. Poppy stated that she hadn't done it deliberately, and she cherished Luna more than her own life. He didn't scrutinize that, however he said Poppy had taken something from him and from Luna. He regretted his failure to see where things might have gone with Luna. Poppy advised him to forget about that since Luna adored R.J. A grim Luna showed up with her short-term sack, and Zende and Poppy presumed that she'd went through the night with R.J. Poppy requested that Luna say that all was great with her relationship. Luna uncovered that she hadn't told R.J., however she felt dreadful. Luna was disturbed on the grounds that R.J. accepted she was unadulterated and reliable. Poppy contemplated that Luna was for sure those things, and there was not a really obvious explanation that Luna needed to tell R.J. about that evening. Luna got some information about trustworthiness and fairness. She pondered who she was joking by conversing with the one who unintentionally tranquilized her own little girl. Poppy hollered that she proactively made sense of how stunned she felt, and she demanded that there was no great explanation to exacerbate what is going on. That's what Luna concluded. After what had occurred, she didn't figure she and her mom could at any point be just about as close as they had been. She requested that Poppy go so Luna could have a word alone with Zende. Poppy appeared to object about it, and that's what Luna shouted, once and for all, Zende hadn't exploited her. It had been all Poppy and her mints. Poppy unfortunately left. Alone with Luna, Zende wanted to require the night back. Since they couldn't return and change things, there was just a single approach, forward. He proposed that he knew a way that could cause her to have a less tortured outlook on their night together. Luna uncovered that she felt like a fake, yet Zende demanded that none of it was her shortcoming, and she hadn't done anything wrong. Luna concurred that she hadn't deliberately done anything wrong, however she said nothing would be as similar after what had occurred. Zende said that Luna was astounding and didn't merit it. He said she'd grabbed the attention of numerous at Forrester, R.J., however Zende, as well. Zende added that Luna hadn't understood that she'd been with him because of the mints. In any case, he'd realized that he'd been with her, and it had been from the second he'd had her in his arms. Zende made sense of that he was obsessed with her, and in spite of the disadvantage of what had occurred, he'd continuously accepted that things occurred which is as it should be. He couldn't resist the opportunity to believe that their night together had occurred for an explanation, and he recommended that telling R.J. about it could make it simpler for them to be together. Zende said he had felt an association with Luna way before that evening. He said he'd opened dependent upon her, she'd tuned in, and he'd accepted that they'd be extraordinary together. He guaranteed that her responsibility and torture would vanish. He'd guarantee it by spending each second fulfilling her in the event that she'd allow him an opportunity. Zende requested that she allow them an opportunity and leave R.J. to accompany him. In the plan office, Trust and Thomas got turned on while discussing a provocative plan. They'd recently visited Eric, and Thomas concurred with his granddad's perspective on Trust and Thomas. Eric had said they weren't shameful, and Thomas thought Eric knew better compared to anybody that life was excessively short to delay their sort of bliss. Thomas contemplated whether Eric could persuade Brooke to be their ally. Trust wasn't certain about putting Eric among Brooke and his grandson. Thomas concurred and said it implied all that his granddad was their ally. He rectified that Trust was the one that meant the world. She said talk like that wouldn't assist them with finishing a ton of work. That's what he answered, assuming she was considering work. He was accomplishing something wrong, and they started kissing. R.J. hindered as he entered, and he concluded that he at last understood what it resembled to be on the opposite side of this. R.J. kidded that he and Luna took breaks like that. Thomas and Trust asked whether Luna and R.J. had ridden in together that morning, and R.J. accepted that implied they were attempting to inquire as to whether he'd went through the night with Luna. Thomas and Trust guaranteed that they'd never get into the relationship of two grown-ups. R.J. happened about needing to accompany Luna constantly, and Thomas said he knew the inclination. R.J. expressed that he'd had different sweethearts previously, however it was different as a result of what Luna's identity was. R.J. accepted that it would just improve. R.J. uncovered that Luna has been somewhat hesitant. Trust was certain Luna likely had a ton going on. Thomas and Trust trusted that R.J. also, Luna had what it took to take care of business, and R.J. shared his conviction that he and Luna had a future together. Afterward, R.J. was separated from everyone else, drawing. He thought about his heartfelt night with Luna and smiled to himself. In the passage, Thomas and Trust raced into Eric's office and locked the entryway. There, they made out on the settee. Zen's heartfelt pitch, though get freaky. The striking and the wonderful uncover that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, is caught unaware by Zende Forrester Dominguez's pitch. The strong and the delightful. In the meantime, Thomas Forrester and Trust Logan get freaky in the workplace. Continue to peruse to figure out the thing is coming up. The strong and the lovely Thope get freaky. B&B uncover that Thomas and Trust will get enthusiastic in the workplace. This comes after Trust asked Minister Sharp to cut off his friendship with Sheila Carter. Trust additionally unequivocally recommended that Sheila demonstrate she's changed by leaving Minister. The striking and the wonderful Zen's heartfelt pitch, though get freaky. After Trust left, Elder finished the sentiment. While it is reasonable, Minister was the main thing holding Sheila back from carrying out wrongdoings. Back to Thope, Trust will most likely revisitation of Forrester manifestations with the Sheila experience new at the forefront of her thoughts. Thomas will actually want to tell that something is irritating expectation. Obviously, Trust will open up to Thomas about Minister and Sheila. Eventually, Thope will surrender to enthusiasm at the workplace. Hopefully they make sure to lock the entryway. B&B Poppy Nozawa's responsibility. On Tuesday, February 20th, fans can anticipate that Poppy should keep reeling over the mint circumstance. At the point when Luna went to admit to R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, Poppy stood up to Zende. As Luna attempts to proclaim reality to R.J., Zende's discussion with Poppy could go in a new direction. The striking and the delightful spoilers, Zende Forrester Dominguez's disarray. The strong and the lovely uncover that Zende will make a heartfelt pitch to Luna. Up until this point, Zende has felt befuddled and regretful about what occurred with Luna. In any case, Zende has expressed that he had no clue Luna was impaired. At the point when Poppy stressed over Luna being excessively fair to her benefit, Zende gave a miserable expectation. Zende said that Luna will lose RJ assuming she comes clean. B&B Poppy and Zende will proceed with their discussion. Poppy wants to prevent Luna from taking care of her slip-up. That could give Zende a thought. It is prodded that Zende will wallop Luna by making a heartfelt pitch. Zende will attempt to persuade Luna regarding their future together. In this way, something changes during Zende and Poppy's discussion, it appears.